Very good day everybody, and welcome to another video. This is your personal funky sim pilot. My name is Arkady Gidzenko, and I will be your captain for today's flight. Today's flight will take us on a short hop from Mexico right across the border in South California to Phoenix in Arizona. So from Mexico to the United States, we'll be using the PMDG 737-800 with the American Airlines livery. We're using real-world time and real-world weather, HOGGZ, the Aerosoft simple traffic tool. And today we're also trying out again Beyond ATC. See how that's going to work. And this time we're not doing the premium voices, but like the cheapo voices, so the free ones. See how that's going to work out for us. The flight time, I believe, is approximately 1 hour 10 minutes or so. It's a very short flight. Let's just hop on in and find everything out for ourselves. Alright, so we're parked at gate number 8 here in Tijuana in Mexico. Now there's no traffic inside. Might have something to do. Actually, there's something there. So it's not quite busy, but it's not a very big airport either. So the jetway has been connected as usual, and we also have the ground power unit in place. So let's just hop on in and start the boarding process. Pretty much before we do anything else, first thing we will do, turn on the aircraft with the batteries, and the IRS system can be started up as well. I'm not hearing the sound. Hang on a second. Okay, it sounds a little bit funny. Minus 74. Doesn't look right, does it? Anyway, we do have external power. Let's turn that on. Local lights and collision lights. That's enough for now. So this is a Blue Air flight from Tijuana to Phoenix. Oh, that's hurting our eyes, sorry. Alright, so let's start up HOGGZ as well and get the boarding process going. So our current position where is it? Tijuana, and we're parked at gate number 8. Not sure if it is actually, yes, this, there we go. I'm not sure quite what yet. Something feels a little bit off. GMT.
Boarding requested.
Don't stop drifting on me now. I'm not sure what exactly is going on there. Right, so let's request our route. And we got some lights going. Got some nice lights going on. Alright, no.
Do you want to board crew?
Yes, please.
Pilot's boarding starting.
Alright, thank you. So my control is very enthusiastically drifting tonight.
Crew boarding starting.
Alright, cool. Now, since we're using the beyond ATC, it is good to have some pen and paper nearby. Allow us to write down some of the stuff that they're telling us. Right, so let's just look at all the weight information first. So we check our OFP. Cost index will be 10. Cruising 350. Wind will be 223 at 039ers. And then we got block fuel 5.43. So let's say 5.5, and final reserves 2.3 or 2.4. So 5.4, 2.3. So we can accept the fuel, we'll set the payload as well, and then we can go on and select our route.
Your crew has boarded. Passengers boarding starting.
Okay, so do we have the ATIS 127.9, Tijuana clearance 122.35. So let's start with the 127.9.
7. Transition level 195. 5 genote is in effect. Advice on initial contact Schwab information Victor. Gen Abelardo L. Rodríguez Airport information Victor. 193 to Zulu. Wind 270 at 8. Visibility 10. Temperature 23. The point 15. Altimeter to 994. VFR condition. Landing and departing runway 27. Transition level 195. 5 genote is in effect. Advice on initial contact Schwab information Victor.
Alright.
Gen Abelardo L. Rodríguez Airport information Victor. 193 to Zulu. Wind 270 at 8. Visibility 10. Temperature 23. The
So
point
122.35.
Altimeter to 994. VFR condition. Landing and departing runway 27. Transition level 195. 5 genote.
So we have transition level 195. It's an interesting one. So now 122.350. That's ours. So that's the Tijuana clearance. Then we'll get ramp control, which will serve as ground, I guess, and then the tower ultimately. So here we can go and request our clearance. Let's have a look at the number of passengers. Oh, that's what we saw right there, 146 in total. But for now, I'd like to have the ATIS information 127.9. Let's have it here as well. Is it working? 127.9.
VFR.
Alright, cool. I'll put this on the guard frequency. Oops. The guard frequency 121.5.
Victor. Gen Abelardo L. Rodríguez Airport information Victor. 1.
Right. So the aircraft is figuring out its location. It is taking. Does not appear to be showing. I wonder if everything's okay, man. I think we may actually have a problem with the, I don't know, maybe it's probably a bug, but we may have to load the aircraft again. Or we might do something else. Let's try this first. Menu, FS actions. No, back. PMDG setup. And we do state load. Let's just do cold and dark.
Boarding pass, please.
Fortunately, the boarding is not interrupted. Let's try this again.
Welcome on board.
Battery discharge. Something funny, man. I don't know. I don't think it ever does this. They are aligning, it looks like. Let's turn on the external power. Oh, we have to connect it as well.
Hello.
Right, now we got the display, 7 minutes till full alignment. Something, I think something was wrong, man. Anyway, so we got a little bit of a delay there. Let's turn on the lights. Let's start with the overhead.
Welcome on board. This way.
So actually it has remembered the radio settings. That's pretty cool. There you go.
Gena Belardo, L. Rodríguez, Airport Information Victor.
Alright, so there's still on information, Victor. Alright, where were we? So the aircraft is aligning. And let's now have a look.
May I see your boarding pass?
FMC. Wasn't it? Remember this, but look, now we can actually add our IRS position for gate number 8, so we'll do that. So something definitely was wrong, just don't know why. And activate. So we should have our route in here now. There you go. So now we'll add the departure and arrival. But for the departure, we probably first have to check with clearance. But I think that's pretty much where we were. Let's have a look at what we can expect. It looks like we just have a. Let's have a look here in our OFP. I don't think we have a SID. So we're flying. Yes, we do. We're flying from Tijuana runway 27, Tijuana 4 Bravo. Departure Tijuana 4 Bravo. So why is there not a chart for that?
Good afternoon. This way.
It says Tijuana 4 Bravo, out of runway 27.
Hello.
Taking us back to the Tijuana VOR, and then from there,
May I see your boarding pass?
Hey, Captain Milanche, how you doing, man? Tijuana, uniform Juliet 7, Mike X-ray Lima. Alright, I guess we'll take it. Transition level here it says 185. So that would be the Tijuana 4 Bravo departure out of runway 27. Tijuana delivery, American 812, requesting IFR clearance to Phoenix.
American 812, Tijuana delivery, expect runway 27, Tijuana 4 Bravo departure, initial climb to 6,000 feet. Squawk 5615.
Cleared for the Tijuana 4 Bravo departure, initial altitude 6,000 feet, squawk 5615, American 812.
American 812, red back correct. Contact ground 126.11 ready for push or start.
Contact ground when ready for push and start, American 812.
Good afternoon.
Negative, ground on 126.1.
126.1, American 812. Hey, that's good to hear, Captain Milanche. So we're using I forgot the name. Beyond ATC. Let's see how that's going. Right, so we can have our departure. So we go departure arrival, departure runway 27, Tijuana for Bravo, no transition, execute. And for the arrival we just put it in for now. Let's just check over here. We got the 08, we got the either one arrival for runway 08, ILS 08, and either one. And we're coming in via HOGGZ. That's in here as well. So let's add it. Hey, did plane spotting today. Mainly did IRL stuff. Hey, IRL, that's very good. It's always good, man. I like it. That's a cool transition there. I like. All right. So that's all in. After Tijuana, let's see. We should. It's an interesting one. Can we have two Tijuanas in the same row? Well, it's interesting. I'm just going to leave it in. See, we'll see in a little bit what it's going to look like. Hey, you're going to start up a flight. Cool. From where to where are you planning on going? Do you know, or do you just see when you hop in?
This way, please.
Right, performance initialization, 0 fuel weight, we can fetch through here. And something is off, it's probably showing pounds again. Let's check PMDG setup, aircraft, options. I can never find it. Wait, I think it's under displays.
Boarding pass, please.
Let's see. Fuel total, it should be kilograms. Zagreb, Mostar, with Croatia Airlines. Croatia Airlines, go. I've never heard of that one, Simbit World. So planned fuel here, that looks a little bit funny, so let's see if we can go back, index, and where do we... Oh, so I didn't have data.
Boarding pass, please.
I'm going to request the route, just to be sure. Block fuel 5.4. So we set fuel, and we set the payload, and then we select the route.
This way, please.
Here it does say 5.4, so that's good news. Well, we have the fuel on board. Let's actually turn on the seatbelt sign. So what about the airline for 24? Purchase license for certain planes. Oh, cool, man. Activate, execute. Departure arrival, departure runway 27, and we got the Tijuana for Bravo, and execute. And then we have the runway 08 at Phoenix. And what was either one, I think. Either one. Fire HOGGZ. And execute. Right, so, oops, plant fuel 5.4, it looks a lot better. Now I forgot the block fuel 2.8. 2.3. Or actually the reserve fuel, not the block fuel, 2.3. Cost index was 10 and cruising was 350. And the wind, I don't know, 223 at 039. 223.039. And transition altitude 18,500 will change that. Oops, that's the wrong box. There goes our wind. Transition altitude was 1905. Execute. Unable to 18 knots at Judith. We'll have a look at that in a little bit.
This way.
Well, let's get the calculator performance tool. So at $30 on C Market Store, flights are ranked based on if the procedures match the real ones. Those are realistic. Oh, that's pretty cool. I might check that out. Thanks for the tip. Runway length remaining 97. And what else? Import from aircraft, import weather, 2994. That seems to be accurate. So takeoff at 50 degrees should give us 93.3, flaps 5 takeoff, and we got V speeds 142, 144, 148. So takeoff at 50.
This way.
Giving us 94.1, we'll just go with what the FMC does. Flaps will be 5. And it's 4.79er. 4.78, and then 142, 144, 148. Runway length remaining 97, 97. Right, let's start the APU. Get our fuel pumps going.
Welcome on board.
Cruising 350. Elevation 466.
Hello.
The APU is started up. Turn on APU bleed. The APU generators, and then we can get rid of the ground power unit. Ground operations, ground power release. There it goes. Turn on flight directors well sight. Autothrust, we'll put it to 150 knots. So initial climb was 6,000 feet. We got vertical navigation, lateral navigation. They're both armed, so is the autothrust. Right, so what's the boarding doing? GSX on the remote control, manual close now. What the hell? Never seen that. Okay. 121 out of 146 passengers. So that's about to wrap up as well. Time is 20:01. So the trim was 4.79. So pretty much there. And our squawk 5615.
Good afternoon. This way.
Now to look at our departure here on the nav display. It looks just like the picture, if you will, out of runway 27. Take a left turn, pretty much left turn, we got a little S-turn there. And a left turn back to the Tijuana VOR. And then where is it going to take us? So still we have after Tijuana that gap there. And then we do see Tijuana again, and then Sabra. So I'm still not sure.
Aircraft be advised information whiskey now current. Altimeter 2992.
2992. We're actually already on it, didn't set it. Let's do a little step through here, just to see what the hell is going on.
Good afternoon.
But there's like two Tijuanas there. It doesn't make sense. Well, let's just keep it in. So Tijuana can go here.
This way, please.
Sevra, Ur6, Mike X-ray, Lima. There's the Judith warning again. Heats, Bravo, Zulu Alpha. Where's my next button, man? Hawks, Judith, Rockdom, Hyder, Gila, Pantike, Tesla, Falgo, Kagor. All these names, man. What's up? Cool.
This way.
Right, so we're just waiting now for the boarding to finish. That should finish any moment now. With the APU bleed on, let's arm the emergency exit lights. And that's boarding complete.
VSR condition. Landing and departing runway 27. Transition level 195. 5 G is in effect. Advice on initial contact Suave information whiskey. Gen Abelardo L. Rodríguez Airport information whiskey. 200 to Zulu. Wind 290 at 9. Visibility 10. Temperature 23. The point 15. Altimeter 2992. VSR condition. Landing and departing runway 27.
Alright, so we got that. 12.35, that should be... cleared, so we can go ramp control 126.1. Also have a look, I guess we can, it's a very small airport, so taxi will be very simple. So push back nose to the south, so to the right, and then we'll get runway 27, that's over here. This taxiway does not appear to have a name in here, but I'm sure we'll find out momentarily. Tijuana ground, American 812, we are ready for push and start.
American 812, Tijuana ground control, pushback approved. Face south.
Pushback approved, face south, American 812. Okay, let's get GSX. Prepare for pushback and departure. We'll close all the doors and everything. Door management, close all. And ground connections. Let's first set the parking brake. We don't want to start rolling all of a sudden. Remove chocks. On my heading 276, and here actually we can see it should be clear on Golf, Delta, Delta. And that took a while. 267. Oh, not our speed. They're more to the wall. You can see our truck vehicle coming out like a slow steamship through the mist. Alright, cool. Got nose being lifted. So nose to the right, still to the left. Yes, parking brakes. That's PMDG again, not responding to the release of the parking brakes. Parking brake release. Right, engine number 2. Alright, engine number 2, number 1. Parking brake set. Right, that's 2 running engines. Okay, go ahead and confirm.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
We can turn off the APU. Turn on the packs to auto. APU bleed to off. No smoking sign. Got Aero Mexico there, yes, thank you. Alright. Then we request our taxi clearance. We're at Golf, so that looks like, I don't know, is this Alpha? Sometimes you don't know. Anyway, we're going to have to take a left then. And where are they? Ground American 812, request taxi to the runway.
American 812, runway 27, taxi via Charlie, Alpha.
Taxi to runway 27 via Charlie, Alpha, American 812. Let's get the tower frequency before we start rolling. 118.1. So just the first one to the left, there we go. Alright, so are we finished? Not quite. Our flaps will go to 5. And the auto brake to reject the takeoff, and we'll have to verify our takeoff speeds first. Let's do that. 142 is V1, rotate at 144 knots, and our V2 speed will be 148. Right, so I think we're really good to go there. And on my turn off lights, taxi lights, and parking brake released. And let's get this baby rolling. This is our American Airlines. Good TWA on the tail wing. Or on the tail actually. Cabin crew, prepare for departure. we got that one to go around. Alright, so we'll get ready for takeoff. We'll contact the tower. We'll probably get handed off any moment now. There's our wind. Should be 290 at 9 or not.
American 812, contact Tijuana Tower 118.1.
Tower on 118.1, Tijuana 812, American 812. I think it's got to say negative because of my call sign there. Tijuana Tower, good day. American 812 holding short, runway 27, request takeoff. I think I forgot to press the button there. I don't think that's going to work, is it? Let's do this again. We'll stop, parking brake. Tijuana Tower, American 812 requesting takeoff, departure at runway 27. Yeah, totally screwed it up, never say takeoff.
American 812, Tijuana Tower, wind 290 at 9, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Runway 27, clear for takeoff, American 812, thank you. Alright, parking brake released. Come on, parking brake. Oh, no, that's my controller. Okay, but we did get it off. We're at flaps 5. Flaps 5. And let's roll. Let's turn on the landing lights. Position strobe and steady. Let's turn off the packs for takeoff. Right, so let's start the timer and let's get going. Let's go to Phoenix. Take off thrust. So we got 142, 144, 148. Airspeed alive.
80 knots.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up.
American 812, contact Tijuana departure 120.3.
120.3, American 812. Alright, let's turn on the autopilot so we get our hands free for the radio. 120.3. Let's turn on the packs. Lock gear. We'll look at the checklist later. Alright, let's see, where are we? Delta 246 Juliet. Departure American 812, climbing through 3746,000 feet. We are 4 nautical miles from Delta 246 Juliet. Flaps up.
American 812, Tijuana departure, identified, climb 217,000 feet.
Climbing 217,000 feet. American 812. The nice thing, if you don't understand them, you do not have this on VATSIM, but you do have here, climb to 17,000. So, some of VATSIM, I think they speak a little bit more clearly. So 17,000 feet. So LNAV, VNAV out. FMC speed. So does it keep on climbing? Doesn't look like it. So alt intervent. Yeah, we're going climbing. Right, so after takeoff checklist, engine bleeds on, packs to auto. Engine bleeds, both are on, the packs are back to auto. Landing gear up and off, flaps up, no lights. After takeoff checklist complete, so we can also put the auto brake back to the off position and get rid of this one for now. And if you look at this here and now, it's looking a little bit funny. That's because of those two Tijuana waypoint kind of things. We could fly there and find out in 7 miles. Or we could request a direct to Sevra. And I think that's what we'll try. Departure American 812, request direct Sevra. 10,000 feet, let's turn off the landing lights.
American 812, Zebra issue current waypoint. Continue direct Zebra.
Continue direct Sevra, American 812.
American 812, confirm direct 06.
Direct what? American 812, we did not copy. Ur6. American 812 direct Ur6.
American 812, Zebra issue current waypoint. Continue direct Zebra.
Okay, let's just keep it at 7. Unable to 80 knots at Judith. And yeah, we'll have a look at that in a little bit. Nose is dropped, we can release our passengers. Let's do that.
American 812, contact Mazatlan Center 128.3, bye-bye.
128.3, American 812, bye-bye. 128.3.
Negative, Mazatlan Center on 128.3.
They appear to have a hard time understanding me. I know I'm speaking with an accent, but that's how it is. 128.3. Now, I did not get her name, and I must say this is happening on that to me as well. I just don't understand. Mazatlan Center, okay. Mazatlan Center, good day. American 812, climbing through 16,000 feet. We are 24 nautical miles from Severa.
American 812, Mazatlan Center, identified, climb to flight level 350.
Climb 350, American 812. I was just taking a sip of my iced tea there. And I guess we have to do altitude rent again. There we go. Right, so let's have a look. Progress page. We expect to land at 2112 with 3,000 kilograms of fuel. 2112. That's in about 45 minutes. .6 kilometers. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard Flight 812 to Phoenix. The seatbelt sign has come off, so feel free to walk around the cabin. If you need anything, reach out to our cabin crew. They're lovely, and they are there to assist you with anything that you might need. We are looking at an en route flight time today of about 45 minutes to Phoenix. We'll start our descent in approximately 15 minutes, I guess. We'll be cruising at an altitude of 35,000 feet, which is approximately 10.5 kilometers. On behalf of American Airlines and the entire crew, thank you for your attention. My transition altitude is here. We go standard, but it's actually the same altitude. So here we are. So while we're climbing, I'll quickly go top up my iced tea, and I'll be right back. Alright, here we are. Hopefully you didn't miss anything. Well, that's something we can check with Beyond ATC toolbar. That's pretty cool. Identified climb 350, so we didn't miss anything there. Now look, there are some options. I haven't used them yet, but I've only been using this like, I don't know, like twice, 3 times. You could say like auto-respond, auto-tune radio. Obviously when you do auto-respond, you might respond to something that you're not sure of what you're responding to, right? Auto-tune radio could be nice when they hand you off and the radio just gets tuned by the program. I haven't experienced with that yet, or I have not experimented with that yet. I might do it. Let's actually turn on TCAS. We did not have that on. Alright, so where is our top of descent? 87 miles at 2046, which is indeed 11 minutes from now. So at least I was not lying to the passengers. But as I said, this will be a very short flight. Let me start up Sky Dolly in the background. I don't have to start recording just yet, but at least this will allow me to quickly press record when we start our descent. Let's get our descent winds. Request. Forecast uplink ready, so we will load that sucker up and we execute. Top of descent being recalculated, 2046, unable 280 knots at Judith. So we'll have to actually get into action very shortly. Why is it unable to do 280 knots there? We'll see how that's going to go down, or not. So 73 nautical miles to go. Let's get the charts for Phoenix and see if we can get the agent information for there. So arrival Phoenix, and then it crashes, that's normal. Arrival Phoenix and airport. And I guess we'll need this one, airport information. Let's go full screen. So we've got a bunch of runways going on there. Is 127.575. Let's see if we receive the agents. We might be still a little far out. As you can hear, we are receiving static, which personally I must say to me is very soothing to hear. So let's keep it on the static. Well, I'm expecting little fragments to start sort of leaking through, you know. We can already start to hear some crackling, I guess. So there's a noise like a constant hiss. And there's some sort of like cracking, like fire crackling, but then a little more fattened, you know, a little more substance to it, a little deeper. Alright, so let's prepare here. The top of descent is coming in 51 miles. So our landing runway, let's go to our OFP. Our landing runway is 08 with the Hydra 1. We've got HOGGZ, Judith. And I think I hear some faint voice coming through. Can you hear? It's like what my friend refers to as Lieutenant Commander Data's retarded cousin. It's pretty cool. So the closer you get, the clearer the signal becomes. That's really that seems really cool. Well, it seems realistic, and I think it is really cool. Just to get hung up on all the semantics there. All right. So the Hydra 1 will be coming from this side, from Rockdom, so Judith, 280 knots, at or above flight level 250, at or below 220 at Rockdom. Then we got Hydra between 50,000 and flight level 190 at 265 knots. We'll get Gila, Punit, Pike, and so forth. And then finally we'll have JMO, runway 08 will be one of these two. So which one is our JMO, Foley or Balti? We got JMO, and then from JMO to Wazup, and then Wazup will probably, let's get the approach chart. And not for Tijuana, please. Approach runway 08. So we got I like JMO, Wazup. It's just going one straight line, so that's pretty cool. Now let's be really quick here. Runway 08, that's the north one. 078. So then we got 258. And the glide slope for India, Sierra, Yankee, Quebec.
American 812, contact Los Angeles Center 128.15.
Los Angeles Center on 128.15, American 812. Information Bravo, we'll have a good listen to that later. 128.15. And what were Los Angeles Center? Los Angeles Center, American 812, flight level 350. We are currently at heat.
American 812, Los Angeles Center.
Alright, that's it. That's funny. Alright, so let's just keep it going here. So we have heading 258 as the reciprocal, and then the glide slope will be at 7.7 nautical miles. And if I forgot, 258, 7.7. 258 and 7.7. Oh, I didn't put in the damn it, flex page. Runway 08. Copy, and go to the fixed page, paste that sucker on there, 258, and we have 7.7. Alright, and then 258 at 15. Right, so here should be our top of descent, or at least 7.1 miles. There you go. Let's see if we'll have us descending anytime soon.
American 812, Los Angeles Center. Expect Hyder 1, runway 08.
Expect Hyder 1, runway 08, American 812. Los Angeles Center, American 812, request descent.
American 812, descend via Hyder 1 arrival. Phoenix Sky Harbor landing runway 8. Altimeter 2987.
2987, descending via the Hyder 1 arrival, American 812. Oh, I forgot the altitude he said, or the altimeter 2987. Okay. Alright, so at least we're going down here. So let's see the first. How would we do this? On our way to HOGGZ, we should be 293, 250 or above. So let's just see if we can put in 250. The LNAV or the VNAV should
American
take care of it.
812, contact Los Angeles Center 134.65.
134.65, American 812. 134.65. So it could be nice to auto tune, right? The radios. 134.65. Los Angeles Center, American 812, descending through 330. We are 18 nautical miles from HOGGZ.
American 812, Los Angeles Center, roger.
Let's we're a little late with our descent checklist. Pressurization should be landing altitude. I think there might be fairly high there. Airport elevation 1135 at Phoenix. Put that at 1150. Now we have the QNH was, we'll just throw that away. $2987. Really? $2987? Just double check here real quick. $2987, there you go. Cool. $2987, that's the preset. We're not switching yet. Let's check the recall, see if anything's burning. Let's check. Auto brake, we'll use auto brake 2. Landing data VREF and minimums. So let's start with the VREF speed. Currently looking at 149 with flaps 30. Plus 5 we get 154. And then our minimums, I can see here on the chart. And we'll just go for 250 knots, 250 feet, excuse me, radio altitude. Alright. approach briefing pretty much been completed. Well, maybe not quite. Let's quickly have a look at that. So plan, it's pretty much a straight in. We go next page. So that's Judith. Steep descent after Judith. Oh, okay. Rockland, Hyder, Gila. And then, let's see, like... So we got our two range rings here. So this is pretty much a straight in approach. These are looking funny. But by then we'll probably be on the local line.
American A12, contact Albuquerque Center 125.25.
125.25, American 812. Albuquerque Center, American 812. Descending through flight level 269. We are 8 nautical miles from Judith.
American 812, Albuquerque Center, roger.
So steep descent after Judith, copy that. Unable to 80 knots, copy that. So here we should remain 250, flight level 250, but we're here at Judith now in 2.4 miles. So I guess, let's see, yeah, let's just keep on going down then. 220 or below. There you go. So we keep on descending. Transition altitude will be 18,000. So let's see, we should have everything. Altitude 24,000, so it's still okay. And this is pitching cutters again. I'm unable 265 knots at either. The final approach course 078. Let's not forget that. And let's also put in the ILS frequency. So 078. And we got 111.75. And that should actually complete our descent checklist. 111.75 at 078. Left speed is 149. We had 5 for wind is 154. Radio altitude, our decision altitude is 250 feet above the ground. So we got that, and we also prepared for the local barometric pressure, 29.87. Right, lock them coming up, so probably saying drag required. Let's get our speed brakes out. Let's keep on descending. Flight level 190. Go vertical speed for a little bit. And let's extend the speed brakes. Let's start recording sky dolly. And we'll strap in our passengers. Start the APU. 2112. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. Please return to your seats. We have started our descent. As we return to your seats, make sure your seat belts are securely fastened. We expect to arrive at Phoenix Airport in approximately 15 minutes. The weather conditions seem good. We expect a smooth touchdown. On behalf of the entire crew and American Airlines, thank you for your attention. Let's focus on flying this sucker. 190, 15,000 or 190, so let's go 15,000. Let's see, that will be at Hyder, so we can actually be a little bit more lenient on the vertical speed, it seems. Although I do not see the banana really responding. There it comes. Oh, pretty much there. Alright, cool. Let's retract the speed brake. It's actually still saying drag required. I'm not sure what's saying speed 265. Time out from Hyder. It looks like we're a little bit low on the profile actually. So after Hyder we'll go 11,000. I guess we can just put all this in, right? Let's experiment a little here. See if we can actually just put in 3,000 feet. I mean, I know we should, so let's just do it. Because I said to descend through the Hyder 1 arrival. So, actually 3,000 feet, I don't think it's part of the arrival if we're nitpicking. And that's precisely what we should be doing in aviation as far as I know. So 500, it's going to, the FMS is going to adhere, the autopilot is going to adhere to all these restrictions. So we should be, I think we should be good. And then maybe, let's see, alright, so we're back to VNF path. Let's get the 8s up.
American 812, contact Phoenix approach 128.65.
128.65, American 812. 128.65. Phoenix approach, American 812, descending through 14,000 feet. We are 10 nautical miles from Gila. Let's actually set our altimeters.
American American 812, Phoenix approach. Good day. Altimeter 2987, expect a visual approach runway 8.
Expect visual approach runway 28, American 812. Expect visual approach runway 08, American 812.
Contact, you have information, Bravo. Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport information, Bravo. 20020 Zulu. Wind con. Visibility 10. Scatter at 50,000. Scatter at 23,000. Temperature 36. 2.07. Altimeter 2987. VFR condition. Landing runway 07 right, 08. Departing runway 07 right, 07 left. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Bravo.
Let's see what the frequencies are for the airport. Our runway 08 will be 118.7. I'll pre-dial it in here, 118.7. Just stand by 1 second.
0. Scatter at 15,000. Scatter at 23,000. Temperature 36. 2.0.
I like 5,000, Jamil 4,000 was up 3,000, there's the glide slope, it's a 3-degree glide slope. Go around would be climb to 3,000 feet, then climbing left to 5,000 feet on a heading 280 degrees, outbound on the PXR VOR radio 336 to Avent. And there's a holding pattern right there. Right, we're almost at 10,000 feet. I'm going to turn on the landing lights. And the engine start switches to continuous relight. That's going to be pretty much a straight in landing. We do not have the DME yet on the localizer, but that will come shortly.
Be advised, information Charlie now current. Altimeter 2984.
2984, that's nice. Let's check the ATIS.
You have information, Charlie. Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport information, Charlie. 2102 Zulu.
Speed breaks out.
100 at 7. Visibility 10.
100 at 7.
30,000. Scatter at 60,000. Ceiling 23,000 broken. Temperature 38. 2.04. Altimeter 2984. VFR condition. Landing runway 0.
Alright, cool. We got that. So speed brakes are extended now. We're aiming for 210 knots at Tyke there. It's in about 6 miles. Fuel remaining 3.2. We're below 10,000. We already turned on the landing lights. The passengers are strapped in there as well. Once we get a little bit closer to the airport, we'll turn on the runway turn-off lights. Right, 2.4 nautical miles to go until Tyke. We should be there at 210 knots. The aircraft is retarding. We do still have our speed brakes out, so let's just keep them out until we're at 210. So we got the DME now on our localizer, 27 nautical miles. Let's get speed brakes in. Speed brake retracted. And see if we can turn on the localizer. That would be nice. Localizer armed. See if the V speed has changed for the VLS. 149, so that's still the same. On our way to Tesla, we should be 210 knots. We're still not doing 210, so I will actually extend the speed brakes again. Hoping to get intercepted by the localizer any moment now. We're a little bit on a high-speed, high-energy descent, it looks like. Although looking at the airplane like this in profile, it doesn't really appear that way. After looking at the speed, it does. It seems to struggle. We have the speed brakes fully extended, and the airplane is quite struggling really to get down to 210 knots. So I guess we just leave him out for a little bit longer. You can see the intercept marker for the glide slope. We are keep on descending, so this should eventually go up a little bit higher. We always want to intercept the glide slope from below, preferably. So you don't want to go chasing from above and gaining a lot more energy on your final approach, you know. So pretty obvious, I guess. All right, 210 knots. Let's retract the speed brakes. 17 nautical miles, still no localizer. Let's turn on the runway turn-off lights and the taxi lights. So altimeter has been set. Engine start switch continuous relights, speed brake, armed, landing gear down, flaps green light. So we'll just wait for the localizer intercept. Our speed is still increasing. So now let's set the tower frequency. 108.7. Let's set it here as well.
American 812, leave Jamil heading 080. Expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 8.
Expect vectors for visual approach runway 08 American 812. He said something else that I didn't understand.
Negative 080.
080 American 812.
American 812, airport is at your 12 o'clock 10 miles. Report the field in sight.
American 812, we have the field in sight.
American 812, cleared visual approach runway 8.
Just going to try to turn on the localizer. There we go. Or the glide slope, so we should be on the glide slope now. Clear to land 08 American 812.
American 812, contact Phoenix Tower 118.7.
Tower on 118.7, American 812.
American 812, Phoenix Tower, wind 100 at 7, runway 8 cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 08, American 812. So let's drastically reduce some speed here. Cabin crew, take your seats for landing. Alright, autopilot off. We're coming in a little bit fast. We're coming in way too fast. We should do a go around. So pitch up, full thrust, positive right, gear up. Tower American 812, doing a go around.
American 812, go around. Fly runway heading, maintain 6,500.
Fly runway heading, maintain 6,500, American 812.
American 812, contact Phoenix approach 128.65.
One to 8.65, American 812. Right, see if we can do this. I really hate doing go arounds. And you look at the speed, it's way too slow. We're just not doing anything here. Let's do heading select. No, let's wait. 080. Oh, the panic of it all. We'll just get them to factor us. 080. Heading select. Autopilot on. Auto thrust. Let's go. 210 knots. Actually, did they have a speed here? Doesn't look like it. American 812, American 812, we're doing a go around. That's all I could make, I'm sorry. Let's get some flaps up.
American 812, welcome back. Continue.
Continue, American 812. So at this point, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing, so let's see. We set speed 210 knots, we're heading 080. We're not quite going there, heading select. Let's zoom out a lot more, get some situational awareness. There's the runway center line, and we're going this direction, so we definitely need to go 080. Actually, if you look at this, we're going to the, you know what? Let's try lateral navigation. Let's go to Advent. I think we should do that. I think it's going to do a go around. Now, I do need to relieve myself, so let's just see. Speed brakes. Our back. And the flaps could actually go up. Let's go flaps 1. I don't think that will hurt. Well, let's see what's going to happen. I really have to step away for a second. I'll be right back. Alright, so just as I got back, looks like we're getting into the holding pattern here, which would actually be a first time for me. As I always say, I'm a little bit scared of the going-outs. There's no need to just do it a couple of times and you'll know what it is, obviously. But alright, so I guess flying the pattern here and just see if we missed anything. Welcome back, continue. Okay, so hopefully we'll get some factors or anything. They did say 6,500, right? I mean, they did not correct us. 6,500. I found my heading between 6,500. And then, do we have any information on the hold? 5,000 or above. Okay, so at 6,500 we are above. It's a right-hand pattern, it would seem. So we're sort of inserting ourselves then, I guess. So we come in here. Instead of going left like this, we just go straight and then do a right turn like this, and that will inject us into the pattern. That's pretty cool.
Traffic.
Oh, screw you with your traffic, man. Right, so for speed, does it say anything with regard to speed? Speed 221, so let's just do that. And I guess probably it's the right thing to address our passengers. What do you think? Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. Our apologies for the delay. We had to perform a go-around just to assure your safety. There's nothing to be worried about. We are currently in a holding pattern, as they call it. And once we get cleared by air traffic control, we will start our approach again. And then we will touch down at Phoenix Airport. Again, apologies for the delay. Thank you very much for your understanding. On behalf of the entire crew and American Airlines, thank you very much. Alright, something like that should do. Alright, so here we come entering the pattern. That's a new one for me. I'm excited. Alright, flaps can come up, so we're totally clean. So looks like they might give us a visual approach today. So let's just wait and see what's going to happen. We're just entering the holding pattern. So once we get to that side, hopefully we'll get word from from approach. And then hopefully we get some vectors. So we are currently in lateral navigation altitude hold. We're holding at 6,500 for the holding pattern. Lateral navigation is ensuring us that we're flying the pattern automatically, so we don't have to do it manually. And we're holding speed of 221 knots as per the basically the hold instructions here on the in the FMC. Using reserve fuel, so that could become potentially dangerous, obviously. We got 2.3 left, so maybe it's time for us to contact approach. Approach American 812, we're in the holding pattern, request vectors for 08.
American 812, confirm new approach ILS runway 08.
Confirmed, ILS runway 08, American 812.
American 812, I didn't get that. Say again, confirmation approach change.
American 812, confirmed, ILS 08, American 812. No, that would be nice.
American 812, I didn't get that. Say again, confirmation approach change.
Shit, man. Fortunately, we have this. Affirmative.
Affirmative. American 812.
American 812 Phoenix approach. Altimeter 2984, expect the ILS runway 08.
Expect ILS 08, American 812. American 812, request vectors. So I'm not sure if that works, if they give us an ILS. So from here it's getting a bit fuzzy for me.
Unable direct at this time.
Okay, screw that. Alright, so I guess we'll just vector ourselves. I don't know if that's what we're supposed to be doing. Let's zoom out a little bit. Do we have anything on the legs page? There's nothing there, except staying here using reserve fuel at the moment. So let's fly the reciprocal. That would be 25... oh, I put 258 here. No, I wasn't supposed to do that. It comes in handy now, though. So 258. That's a major mess up there, man. Okay, hurry up. 258. Heading select. Alright, so now flying the opposite direction of our runway. That's a good start. And we are pretty much next to the runway, so we are about 40.3 nautical miles. You can also see the range that we put there, 15 miles, so we have some sort of clue where we are. So we need to get a bit away from here. So we're just vectoring ourselves. Hopefully ATC is okay with that. But yeah, it looks like in the course box for runway 08, we should have put 078, and I put 258 for some reason. So 078. Let's see if we can do the approach again. Would be nice since we're using reserve fuel now. 078 on both sides. We're at 6,500 and the glide slope will take us down at 3,000 feet. So we'll have to descend at some point. So for now we just keep on going in a straight line a little bit longer. As you can see, if you want to end up here, for instance, we still, need to be around outside of this circle. Let's stay with it a little bit longer. Our speed is okay like this, under control. So when it comes, so basically what happened, we did a go-around, and I'm not very fluid at doing go-arounds at all. But then the FMC at some point took over and got us to Abbott, where there is a holding pattern, and then basically I just asked for vectors, and they said there's no direct possible. I was like, what the hell? So whatever. Sometimes the beyond ATC is a little bit funny, but obviously I could make a lot of mistakes as well, so that's most likely. But sometimes I think they don't understand or something, so maybe I have to learn like what the lingo is for the program to understand what I'm saying when I'm talking back to them. Anyway, so we're at the 12, the 20 DME mark here from the airport. So not sure, we could probably just start turning left a little bit. What do you think? And let's descend. Let's see actually on the chart here if it would get us at I like, and I like was 5,000 feet. So let's descend to 5,000. Vertical speed. And let's decelerate to 210 knots. So fuel is still okay, 2,200. We're not going to be burning a whole lot, but you know, we do want to arrive alive. Right, so descending to 5,000. Let's double check the frequency as well. 111.75. 111.75, so that's all set up correctly. And we have the course heading 078. We're going to go flap 1 speed. And descend for, let's just descend 3,000 through. So today she seems to slow down a little bit hard. Let's get some speed brakes out here. On the localizer. Flaps 2. Try to get within about 30 degrees for the localizer to intercept. The localizer was a little bit funny on intercept actually.
2,500.
Flaps 5. We're still 20 miles out. So probably taking it a little easy here with the speed 170 at flaps 5. So we're almost at 3,000. Localizer is armed. Let's get the speed brakes back in. 3 nautical miles. You're below the glide slope. Check our VRF 148. We're 15 miles out, right there on the edge of the ring. So just like on the initial approach, we are now like 11 miles out. The localizer does not appear to be intercepting. There you go, localizer intercepted. Let's turn on the approach as well. And we arm the speed brakes. And then the glide slope intercept should happen momentarily. So engine start switches continue with relight, speed brake armed, when you get down flaps and green light. And here's the glide slope. Let's drop the gear. Cabin crew, take your seats for landing. So our initial approach, our approach speed was way too high. .153 knots and flaps 30. Should we not go to tower? Phoenix Tower, American 812, we're established on the localizer on the glide slope. 5 miles out.
1,000.
Alright, autopilot off.
American 812, Phoenix Tower. Wind 100 at 7, runway 8, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 08, American 812. So hopefully we'll do a better job than we did yesterday. It was like quite a smackdown. A little bit like you see when the aircraft does an auto land. So probably within safety limits, but probably well above comfort limits.
Approaching minimums.
Check.
Minimums. Glide slope.
Continue.
Glide slope.
We're getting a little bit low. Here's our runway.
100. 50.
Touchdown zone.
40. 30.
Idle.
20.
Fire. Shut her down slowly.
10.
There is touchdown. Welcome to Phoenix, everybody. Full reverse. Knots, engines to idle, flaps up, speed brake in, a little bit of tail braking. And we'll vacate here to the right. There's a spot for us right there. I'm not sure how we get there actually. I don't think we're allowed to drive over these over these light cones. But I've had it. Let's do it. Let's go rogue. Right, so the first approach I had to do go around. Basically my first sort of like serious go around, if you will, actually taking us to the holding pattern and everything, and then sort of try to deal with ATC, and then we got to touch her down on the second attempt. We were flying on reserve fuel. We still have 1.7 thousand kilograms of fuel with us. We are safely at the gate. Alright, we'll stop. Parking brake set. Alright, so welcome to Phoenix again, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the flight. It was fun to stream again after some turbulence. Alright, man, thank you very much for checking, everybody, and I will see you at the next video. Bye bye.